What it do, my loves? This your girl, 5 Star Key. And this is internal wealth, okay? Where true wealth does not lie within your pocket, it lies within your mind and in your soul. And on this platform, in a land where the person has a different perspective, they are crowned king or queen. So I was just thinking in my head or whatever, okay. So I was just thinking about like how men and women are. Like men really, really, really feel so strongly about certain situations when it come down to women. You get what I'm saying? And then certain men, when it come down to certain situations in regard, I mean, certain women, when it come down to certain situations in regards to men, they feel some type of way. You get what I'm saying? Like some women they have an opinion about a man, and that's just it. Some men they'll have an opinion about a woman, and that is just it. They're sitting on that opinion, and that is they're not getting up. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, let me let me move locations real quick. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, I gotta make a pit stop. I gotta make a pit stop in the ice box. Let me see what I want. What I want. Okay, let me get a bottle of water. Okay. I know I ain't got no clothes on, but it's kind of when I like to talk business. I like to sit here. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get my love. Okay. All right. Bam. So here we go. All right. So men and women. Oh, shout out to my viewers. Okay. Shout out to my viewers. Shout out to my watchers, the ones that will be watching, the ones that wanna watch, the ones that's finna watch, the ones that is watching. Okay, and the ones that love watching. Shout out to you. So anyway, I do appreciate you watching, whether it's now or whether it's later. But anywho, so like I said, men and women feel so strongly about different things, and it is just so funny. Like when I sit back and I analyze situations, especially like when men and women have certain conversations about different things. Like a man will literally, like, okay, just say a little conversation like, okay, a woman saying, "Oh, men are liars," right? But then a man can turn around and say that women are liars. You know what I'm saying? But then, the woman will stand so firmly on her foundation as far as like, oh, men are liars and this is why they're liars. You get what I'm saying? And the man can turn around and do the same thing. He could literally stand on his foundation of why women are liars and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Because of the experiences that they experienced in life. So with that being said, when it does come down to like certain topics and conversations, like I said, people feel so strongly about what they say. And like I said, it's funny because, like I said, we've all been through certain situations where we have experienced manipulative people, liars, con artists, just people who want what they can get out of people. You know what I'm saying? And if you think logically, that's the whole, like, I feel like the most important part of having the different perspectives is if you can look at it at both sides and think logically, like, okay, yeah, some men are liars, some women are liars, but you do have that percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to literally say certain things like, okay, well, yeah, you do have the percentage of men or women that don't indulge because the certain percentage is like, I wouldn't lie to you, so I don't want you lying to me. I don't want you using me for money, so I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you using me, so I'm not going to use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather go without versus me just sitting up here acting like I like you. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go without. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I would rather a man come around me, if a man really wasn't just feeling me like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I would literally respect him more than anything, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, at least you being real with me, at least you being honest. So one thing I know I can do is trust you. You get what I'm saying? That's one thing I know I can do is trust your ass, because it's like, you're not going to use me for your financial gain, one and up and all this and that. You're not going to do that. So with that being said, I would rather have that type of person around me more than anything. But anyway, like I said, though, if you somebody who can really look at both sides of the situation, then like I said, the certain debates or not debates, but like conversations with the men and the women, I think it's funny because, like I said, I just look at it both sides. Like I said, I've been hurt before. Certain men have been hurt before. So what we gonna do? Keep blaming the hurt, or you know what I'm saying? Are we gonna keep blaming the hurt, or are we gonna see? Okay, what have you done after that? You know what I'm saying? What about the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what comes next after the hurt? You get what I'm saying? After you've healed from the hurt. So, well, after the hurt, you know what I'm saying? I would say healing comes. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling how long healing takes, because truth be told, people have gotten hurt in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Different ways, multiple ways, whether it's mental, physical, emotionally, spiritually, and all. And it's like, you got to heal from all those things. You got to heal from the backstabbers. You got to heal from the man lying to you. You got to heal from thinking that, oh, this was the love of your life. It's not at all. You know what I'm saying? You got to heal from that person that, stood you up or lied to you. You get what I'm saying? You got to heal from all those things. That's why when it does come down to like people building that relationship with God or whoever they choose to build that relationship with, that's why you will start like recognizing people that will come into your life that do want to just lie to you, or that do just want to use you or finesse you. You know what I'm saying? You'll wind up recognizing those traits, those characteristics, those actions, and those behaviors. So with that being said, it's like, you gotta move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so now this topic, right? I want to say this is definitely a topic about, my viewpoint of, the different perspectives men and women have when it comes down to how they handle, their business and stuff, or how they just handle situations. So, how men, right? Men have this reputation of not caring about who they sleep around with or give their sex to. They feel like they can just give their sex to anybody and it's okay. And, they don't have no emotion behind it. It's just sex. You get what I'm saying? But a woman, just say if that's your man, he's cheating and, he's giving his sex to people. And the woman would look at it like, oh, you gave the best part of our relationship, to other people. So now it's like, what's special about you? You get what I'm saying? Because that's how a woman thinks of it. But like I said, that's how, men and women, they look at things differently. So when it does come down to a relationship and a man, you get what I'm saying? I would want my love to, if before my man cheat on me, like I would want my man to like, you know, understand how this could affect the relationship. How could it affect me? How could it affect my mind, body, soul, my mental, you know what I'm saying? My everything else. You get what I'm saying? I want my man to be that type of person to be like, okay, yeah, I wouldn't cheat on my woman because it probably would fuck her up mentally and she might fuck me up mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my man to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would, like I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna get in a relationship just to cheat on my motherfucker, or just to lie, or just to make him feel bad, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never, do anything like that. But I would just. That's why, like, when it comes down to me getting a relationship and my soulmate, see, my soulmate for real have to definitely do some soul searching, because a man that considers me to be his soulmate, his divine counterpart, his other half, his shadow, whatever the fuck you want to goddamn call it, he know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? And I know not to play with him either. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I wouldn't play with emotions or feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because like, especially past relationships, past situations, what that led to. What, prison, jail, somebody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when it does come down to like men, I can't be with no man who thinks that, sex is nothing. I can't be with no man who thinks sex is just a toy or sex is a control tactic. You get what I'm saying? I can't be with no man who thinks, oh, I can just use my dick and I can control anybody, or, oh, this dick good or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, the dick can be good, but the person ain't. So with that being said, yeah, you can have some good dick. But what does that mean if your mind ain't there? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, that's the person. I can't deal with no man who just thinks, oh, I can just give my sex to anybody because sex is good, or I can give any woman sex, and I can get whatever out of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't get with no man like that, because that will literally, a man who has a sex addiction and a woman that doesn't, that will ruin the woman's energy, and vice versa. A woman that has a sexual addiction and a man doesn't, that will ruin a man's energy. So anyway, oh, excuse me. But anyway, like I said, some men don't care about who they have sex with. They think it's nothing. Okay? But like I said, but now think of it as, because that's a man just having sex, right? And he think it's nothing. He can have sex with whoever he wants to, and it's nothing. He don't care. You get what I'm saying? But the woman that he loves, or the woman that he's interested in, if she's running around here having sex with different people, he's going to look at her as if she was a low grade person, she was a hoe, or she was wicked, or she was manipulative, or she was anything. You get what I'm saying? But it's okay for him to do it. But he don't have feelings for the other woman that he's dealing with, but he has feelings for a woman that he's not even sleeping with. So for him to sit up here and feel like, oh, that woman ain't no good, that woman's trifling, this and that. No, you can't look at it like that. You got to look at it on both sides of the situation. You get what I'm saying? Because if you could run around here, lie, connive, cheat, and go out and have fun and do all this with all these different women, why? How come a single woman that's not bothered with nobody, how come she can't? You get what I'm saying? Or if it's somebody in a relationship, just say the man was cheating and he was sneaking and hiding and doing all that. You get what I'm saying? And he found out the woman was doing it. That would break his heart. He would literally act like he never cheated in the first place, and sit up here and say, oh, I'm doing all this and I'm doing all that. You didn't know, da da da. You get what I'm saying? Because when men feelings hurt, get their feelings hurt or whatever, or their ego hurt, their pride hurt, they literally behave in a different manner. You be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really be like, you really see how they really behave. When they get their feelings hurt, when they be like, oh, this woman cheating on me, or this woman doing this and doing all that. And you be like, sometimes the men cheat so much, you be like, I didn't even know you cared. You get what I'm saying? Didn't even know you care. You cheat so much, you lie so much, you manipulate so much. So why do you care? You get what I'm saying? But that's how men need to get from up under that. They need a lot of men wear that jacket as far as, oh, sex is nothing. Sex is nothing. They wear that sex is nothing jacket. You get what I'm saying? So they do it with anybody. But then, when it come down to somebody that they, really like, it's just like they want to take that jacket off. And so now they looking at sex like, okay, sex does mean something. You get what I'm saying? Like sex does mean something. Sex is a spiritual thing. Sex is a ritual, or it is a thing, that two people should only do together, and it should be sacred, and this and this and that. You get what I'm saying? Then he'll start possibly thinking like that then. When he be like, okay, that's the woman that I want, or you know. But anywho, so now let's talk about, okay, because like I said, when a woman catches her man cheating or lying or whatever, um, a woman looks at it differently. You know what I'm saying? A woman be like, oh, you like this woman, or especially if the woman look good, if she's younger, if she's thinner, or that ass is fatter, or she's thicker, or her skin is brighter, or it's darker, or however. You get what I'm saying? Hair is longer, hair is shorter. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, a woman, when a man cheats on a woman looks at all of that. A woman looks at, oh, this woman, she looks like this, she's this, she's this, she's this, she's that. I'm not this and I'm not that. I look totally different. You know what I'm saying? I look totally different from the woman that you were cheating with. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, that makes a woman feel insecure. You get what I'm saying? So it's like men don't understand like the psychological games and the mental games that they're playing on a woman's top when they cheat on her, instead of being like, look, I want to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I will respect a man that comes at me like and says that. You get what I'm saying? Because I would tell him too that, yeah, I probably want to cheat too. You know what I'm saying? Now I wouldn't give him the response that he's looking for. Like he probably say, oh, I feel like I want to cheat or whatever. So let's do it together. I'm gonna tell him, no, you can go do it by yourself. And then I probably want to cheat too, and I'm gonna go do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I tell him. And then like if you are a loyal woman, you know what I'm saying, or a loyal partner or whatever, and you was to like hit your partner back with that type of response, and I guarantee your partner will sit that ass down. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I don't think I want to cheat. I don't think I want to cheat no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just sitting up here thinking about the first time. You know what I'm saying? You like, I'm just up here thinking about the first time with me and you did it. You got me hooked on phonics, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like I know another motherfucker would do, feel, or be act the same exact way. You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing too when it comes down to like me or women in general, women in relationships. Like we know, like when we first get with our man, you know what I'm saying? We know how the man made us feel. He made us, just I don't know. We just know how the man made us feel, period. So it's just like, why would I let my man go? You know what I'm saying? Why would I let my man go to like for him to make you feel good about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Or for you to feel good about whatever situation it is, or just make you feel good, period. Why would I let my good man go? You know what I'm saying? Like I would like, that's how I'm telling you, some women literally be thinking like, I'm not letting my man go. I don't give a fuck. Like this man really made me fall in love with him, and all that. This shit was genuine. This shit was not forced. It wasn't, orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? This was natural and all this and that. So with that being said, it's just like, why would I let my man go? And it's like, damn, it took me a long, it's like it took me a long time to fall in love. It took me a long time to find love for some real genuine shit. Bitch, who going anywhere? You get what I'm saying? Like who going anywhere? Bitch, you might, bitch, fuck around and catch a motherfucking black goddamn motherfucking eye, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with my love. But anyway, so like I said, some women think differently about relationships, and like I said, I think it's just funny. I think it's all the different perspectives about relationships. I think it's funny because, like I said, I just look at every side of every little thing. Like I'll talk about. That's why, like certain things, certain conversations I know not to have. You know what I'm saying? I know not to have. I know not to indulge in or even engage in. You know what I'm saying? Because those conversations could be toxic, or you know what I'm saying, just the way I look at things, it's like, okay, like, is this uplifting me or is this hurting me? Because I could easily get uplifted by some shit and then hurt at some shit at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So So it's like I choose not to do that. You know what I'm saying? I choose to look at everything that, uplifts me, everything that makes me feel beautiful, wonderful, happy. You get what I'm saying? Like I choose to do things that I don't know, that make me feel just great. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and then another thing too about relationships, toxic relationships too. Sometimes, my love, when you in a toxic relationship and all you're doing is fighting, arguing with your person, it's best not to even cheat in those type of relationships anyway. Because sometimes, just think about how toxic the relationship is, my love. The sex might be the best part of the relationship. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you cheat? I don't give a fuck if you and your person, y'all are constantly arguing, y'all constantly fighting, y'all constantly bickering. If y'all aren't mature enough, you know what I'm saying, to go y'all separate ways like adults would, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how much you love a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Like, you will be that mature, like just how much you love your goddamn mother. You get what I'm saying? And you was mature enough to get out her house and go on about your life. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, if it was the father or if it was a grandmother, whoever, you know what I'm saying? You was mature enough to get out of that house and go on about your life. And you love them, even though it wasn't a sexual connection, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because, but I'm just saying, sometimes you got to be stronger than sex. That's why I cannot stand that this world capitalized off of sex and all that fantasy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you know, sex really be the main reason why people can't leave. And then not only that, when it does come down to sex, bitches be putting voodoo in their pussies and ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like at this point, I wouldn't trust sex. You know what I'm saying? That's why I trust the mental connection. So with that being said, I know if me and my love we're not connecting on a mental level, then the sex ain't even gonna be good like that. Because once the mind gone, the body is sure to follow. You understand what I'm saying? Like we'll be having sex, but I probably have to think, like literally, I have to think about somebody else to get off. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's something that, because I've done that one time, and it's just like when I did that, it's like I didn't even want to be with the man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be with the man no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm literally fantasizing about a whole nother person to get off, and that person don't even know about it. Like that's some strange shit. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I just had to stop. You know what I'm saying? Just doing that when it came down to that. But anyway, like I said, when it does come down to observing your partner or observing your man when it come down, or woman when it come down to certain traits, definitely do that. But anyway, now, another thing some women will get very mad about that some men probably won't get mad about. Now, I feel like when it comes down to a man, it's 50-50, because you know how some men do have money, but they stingy as hell. And then you got some men that have money and they don't care about giving it to all the hoes. They only give it, the men with all the money, they only give it to the hoes that's really fucking them and doing all the dumb shit for them. But a bitch that's not, it's like they not finna like, I'm not finna sit up here and support no bitch that's not doing dumb shit for me. You get what I'm saying? And that's literally how some men are. They're like, bitch, you not doing nothing dumb for me. So bitch, no. You get what I'm saying? But but anyway, so okay, so first let me talk about it this way. Now, some women, they don't care about their man messing around with other women. You get what I'm saying? Especially if they know that their man is a hoe and that's all he do is just fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they know that, and especially if a woman is sticking around a man and she know he's a hoe and he mess with everybody, it's a financial thing. You get what I'm saying? It's literally a financial thing. That's the reason why she's there. And she's comfortable with just his finances. You get what I'm saying? And she probably have somebody on the side too. You know what I'm saying? That she probably really love, but it's just like, okay, he got the money, but I really love my side nigga, but this man right here really got the money, so I'm gonna just stick with him. But so anyway, some women knows that that's why they can live a great life, comfortable life, but they'll still be miserable when it comes down to the bedroom. It's like, yeah, I live this wonderful life. I'm happy and da 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 da, but my sex life is trash. Especially if I gotta be faithful to, the man that's taking care of me. It's like my sex life is trash. I always fantasize about other men. I could never lay down with him and just have an orgasm. You know what I'm saying? I fix it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, some women will know that they man going out and having sex with other women. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that is okay, especially if a woman is not getting pleased sexually. She's just like go out there and disappoint another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to sit around here and get on me and my pussy nerves. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on none of our nerves around here. You can go sit around there and go get on another bitch nerves and let her deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And while you go and dealing with that, I'm gonna go find me something else to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so like I said, a woman don't care. You can go have sex, go disappoint another bitch all day long. But the moment you start spending money on another bitch, that's the goddamn problem. You get what I'm saying? That's where the problem would come in at when it come down to the woman, because she's like, okay, sex is trash, but the money, you know what I'm saying? Sex is trash, but the money's good. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I said, she'll really raise hell about a man spending money on another woman, you know what I'm saying, versus him having sex with the other woman. Like, yeah, you can have sex with her all day long, I don't give a fuck, but you ain't gonna spend no money on her. You talking about little queen. Hold on, wait a minute. But anyway, but then like some men, right? Some men they would, because I guess some women do trick off. You know what I'm saying? Some women do trick off, and I feel like sometimes when it comes down to safety, a safety net, when it comes down to men, if a man knows, okay, this woman she spend money on her man, da 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 da, he literally would gatekeep that woman. You know what I'm saying? He would literally gatekeep that woman so other men won't have her. You get what I'm saying? And even if he's not attracted to her, even though he'll cheat on her, lie to her, all that, but he knows exactly what to do to get this woman back in his energy, get this woman back floating on cloud nine. You know what I'm saying? And making her feel like he's the only one. And that's because, like I said, she the one got the money, and he knows that she ain't scared to, he's like, she ain't scared to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, some men literally gatekeep women like that. They will literally make women feel low, 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 low. You know what I'm saying? Even if they are the best thing the man ever had. You know what I'm saying? But some men will literally make a woman feel low, just so it's like, okay, you won't have no energy time, or you won't have no thought process to uh, um, spend money on nobody else. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes that's all people think about is spending money, spending money, spending money. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to real connection, um, a man wouldn't want his woman giving out sex, especially if it's good sex. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he want his woman giving out good sex, and he don't want his woman giving out no money either. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to a real man, and I feel like a real woman, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? No, don't give out no sex, don't give out no money. You know what I'm saying? All this and that. But I just thought, like I said, that was a great, you know, it was kind of like a great point, because, like I said, men and women think differently. Men be like, I don't give a fuck. I fuck. Like, I'm telling you, I heard plenty of men say, oh, I got so many hoes, and they happy about it. And then certain women look at the men, like certain women, mature women, they look at those type of men, they be like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? That's disgusting. Like, you sit up here tell them you got so many hoes, that's disgusting, sir. I don't think that's cute. I don't think that's attractive. You know what I'm saying? Because when men have to think of it like this too. When certain men look at women, if they be like, the woman, she got so many niggas on her, and they be like, ew, that's unattractive. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how men think. But mature women, especially if you're single, you get what I'm saying? I literally look at, because I'm single, so I automatically think Well, I ain't gonna necessarily say I automatically think everybody is single because I know everybody is not. But I am a single woman, so that's my first thought process when I meet a man or anything like that's going on. I think a motherfucker is single until like I have to see a ring or they tell me that they are not. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why all these married men be trying to act single and be hollering at people anyway. You get what I'm saying? I literally don't know why they do that shit. That shit is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to a single person. Like, you married ass niggas, stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass at home and leave me alone. Don't bother me. You get what I'm saying? You got a whole wife, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a great woman to my man. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be out here. Oh, she know this dude, that dude, that dude. He's married. He's married. I'm like, damn, all these niggas married, bitch, and y'all ain't said a goddamn thing. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of stuff be making, you know how some men be trying to make another woman look bad. Like, we married, da da da. Bitch, let me tell you. I don't know who married to who. I don't know what's what. You know what I'm saying? My main focus every day is, my life. My life and what I got going on. All I know is I'm not married. And if a man is hollering at me and I like him, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I like him. What's the business? What's the business? You know what I'm saying? That's the hobby. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to a single piece of dick. But anyway, uh, but anyway, like I said though, but like I said, some men think giving out their sex is nothing. When it's like a spiritual connection, it's a contract kind of. Well, I'm not gonna say contract, but it's kind of like a soul tie in a way. And like, you can break that soul tie by definitely doing your spiritual bath, your spiritual cleansing, and not only that, not having sex with the person again. You get what I'm saying? Cut ties with the person. Because you know how some people say cord cutting and all this and that. I think when it comes to cord cutting on a higher level, you get what I'm saying, of comprehension, instead of like that lower dark shit, like, oh, you gotta go get some candles, tie them together, do this, pour some oil on it, throw it in the dirt, roll it around, pick it up, stomp on it, jump up and down, fart on it, piss on it, shit on it, and then light it up and sing kumbaya. You get what I'm saying? So versus doing all that weird shit, I could just tell you the perfect way to cut a cord or to detach. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like cutting a cord, that's what the witches say. But I feel like if you are mature, it's detachment. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, how to cut a cord / detach from a motherfucker without, sitting up here doing all that spiritual wicked shit or having to sit up here and go to a witch and break a spell this and break a spell that. Fuck all the break a spell. How you can break a spell is cut a motherfucker off, stop talking to their ass, and leave their ass the fuck alone. You get what I'm saying? That's how you break a spell. And now when it comes down to how you handle it on a mental level, is how you handle it. Because my ex, like, I was really crazy about him. You know what I'm saying? I was really crazy about him. Like, I could not leave him alone at all because I really, like, he had me mentally gone. Like, I was talking about in love with no good ass. But anyway, so anyway, bam, I literally had to move I had to move from one state. I had to move 12 hours away. Okay, I had to move 12 hours away from this man. And then not only that, I had to work. I was working 2 jobs. I had to get me a car, I had to get me some apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get my shit together. So when I left him, I went to a whole nother state, got my shit together, started working, just getting up on my shit, business mindset, just, getting in a better mindset, period. So slowly for surely, you know, as I was too busy focusing on myself, not focused on that loveless relationship anymore. It's like time healed me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Time healed me to the point where it's like, okay, I don't need his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need his ass. I can do this by myself. I can do this by myself. I'm loving myself again. I'm comfortable. I'm this, I'm that. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes when it does come down to relationships and stuff, sometimes they do hinder you, they do block you, and they do stagnate you. So, you know, that's why I'm like, you know, the I don't know. I just feel like relationships do stagnate people. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of glad, like, the person that, even though we friends or whatever, we just started talking, but he got his own shit. You know what I'm saying? He got his own shit and he do his own motherfucking thing. And see, that's the type of shit I like because it make you miss a motherfucker. Like, we had fun one day. Oh, bitch, I'll see the motherfucker for a week or two. God damn it. We barely talk, or we talk a little bit. Well, we talk more than we see each other on the phone. It's like, bitch, we stay down the street. We stay down the street from each other. And that's just so funny. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, damn, I want to see a motherfucker every day. But then, that's kind of like smothering a little bit. And like I said, I understand all that. You know what I'm saying? I understand the smothering part. I understand just all this other shit. But it just make me miss a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally make me miss a motherfucker if I don't, but we have all this good time together and all this and that. And then this motherfucker is, I ain't gonna say ignore me, but when you text a motherfucker, you be like, I want to text back fast. I be like, oh, text back fast. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker be waiting all goddamn day. And I be like, okay. I'm like, text back fast. but I kind of like it though. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that shit because it's just showing me like, okay, a nigga ain't just too pressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the nigga is not just too pressed. And I feel like more men should be like that because that would make men more attractive. I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? That'll make men more attractive. I'm telling you, like, I don't know what the fuck these men be doing. They be thinking it's just dick all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you don't even have to be dick all the time. Make me like miss you. Like, let's just have so much goddamn fun to the point where like I miss your ass the next day or the couple days after. Because I'm kind of weird like that. Like, I'm kind of weird like that when it comes down to like how I miss people. But I definitely feel like it's definitely my zodiac signs, bitch. Like my main three zodiac signs, I feel like they're tough. You know what I'm saying? They're tough and it's just like when it comes down to me, I'm not saying I need like a more feminine man, but I need a man that's kind of soft a little bit because it's kind of like I ain't gonna say I'm naturally hard, but it's just like I don't know. I just feel like I've always been in situations where I've always had to be tough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I couldn't be this old feminine person all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why only when I with my big sister bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm feminine when I'm with her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm feminine when I'm with my sister. But shit, other than that, it's like I'm be masculine like a motherfucker. But that's why I like men that are nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not nice to the point where you not nice to the point where you can fuck on them. But I do like men that are nice. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to like loving me, and then they're real about it, not the fake nice that they just want to get what they want, and then after they get what they want, they gone. And it's just like, I don't want the fake nice man. I want the real nice man who's really nice, but he will beat your ass. You get what I'm saying? If you fuck with, his bitch or something. So with that being said, my love, that's the type of man that, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of man that I want. I definitely want a mature man. I want a man that's just, you know, really a divine man, not nobody who's in that low vibrational, just on that low vibrational hoe shit. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, some people feel like hoeing is high vibrational, but hey, high vibrational horn. How you doing? You get what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't believe horn is high vibrational at all. I don't think that's what it is. But hey, shout out to one of them hoes that do feel like you a high vibrational hoe. Cause I just gave you a whole YouTube title. Bitch, I just gave you a whole LLC name, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All that. Cause I know they got the whole 3 phone TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I might like a high vibrational hoe. You know what I'm saying? I might like the high vibrational hoe, but like I said, too bad I'm not in that energy, cause bitch, I sure would make that my goddamn name, high vibrational hoe. But shout out to the bitch. Y'all can use that shit. I don't give a fuck. But you know, but I just think that was so funny, like, cause some people really be running around here high vibrational hoeing. But anywho, um, but anyway, I'm finna get up off of here. I'm about to get off up off of here, and I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm talking. Well, yeah, I'm talking to multiple men, but as far as like me sleeping around with them, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. But the man that definitely, like, I ain't gonna say make me fall in love with him, but make me just, I don't know, crazy about him, or make me feel like this is something different. That's who I'm gonna be with. I'm not gonna be with I'm not gonna be with nobody who I'm not gonna be with nobody who don't have my back. I'm not gonna be with nobody who's not loyal to me. I'm not gonna be with nobody who will lie and cheat on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be loyal to nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure, like, my man have my back no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, we shit. If we flock together, then what the fuck? We birds of a feather. Shit. So we flock together. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, I don't play about my motherfucking man, bitch. That's one thing I don't play about, and I never have. Even if my man ain't been shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if my motherfucking man ain't been shit, bitch, I never played with him or about him. I never played with my man. I never played with my man who wasn't shit, and the men that I had in my life that was the shit. You get what I'm saying? I never played about any man that I ever loved, or that ever supported me or made me feel any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play. I don't play around. But one thing I won't do is uh now one thing I will never do when it comes down to, like, just energy, you know what I'm saying? Energy work, and just everything. God, Bible, the angels, all that. One thing that I would never do is how can I say, just like neglect or manipulate energy. You know what I'm saying? Just to, like, get what I want and not care about, everybody else's needs. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't never do that. Like, I would never oh, do witchcraft voodoo to people, and you know what I'm saying, just do weird shit. I would never do it. And that's why I would tell people too. I would never tell you to go do no candle work, go to no witch to get no voodoo spells done. I often say voodoo, voodoo spells done. I would never tell you to go do that. If you do want to detach or you want protection from somebody, spiritual protection, the only thing you can do is cut communication off from them. You get what I'm saying? Cut your communication off. And then not only that, no more sex with the person, no more seeing the person. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you can be away from the person, then get away from the person. That's how you were literally detached from them. You do not need a witch to do voodoo. You don't need it. I'm telling you. Because like I said, you got some bitches that will literally sit up here and say they do witchcraft and they do voodoo and they do all this and that type of shit. When in reality, they don't do it at all. They just want your fucking money. And then sometimes if they real and sometimes if they real witches or real if they real if they real witches and they real warlocks, my love, let me tell you what they really would do before they go attack anybody or do any spiritual thing or whatever to anybody. They would literally pull their cards, they live tarot, whatever they do, they would literally pull their cards and get the correct information. Because a real witch or a real warlock would know, especially if somebody's beautiful, somebody's really divine, or somebody's really a wholesome, upright person. You already know that you got people playing in that energy. You know what I'm saying? You already know that it's people playing in that energy. If that's a good person, if that person's humble or whatever, you got all these people looking at the person different or whatever, you already know that is a good person. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like a real witch or a real warlock or somebody with real sense. You know what I'm saying? They will literally tell you, okay, it's possibly people playing in this energy. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, I wouldn't sit up here and do voodoo, wicked, or whatever, to a person. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, the right thing to do. You get what I'm saying? And for one, if it's a real witch or warlock, but some people they do evil. But like coming to a person like me, somebody would ask me, should I do, like, I don't care what questions they ask or whatever spiritual thing they want to know about or learn or whatever. But if they come to me and they say somebody's doing witchcraft on me, what should I do? Do you think I'm finna go tell them to go get a bottle of water, some soap, a can of aspirin? You think I'm finna tell them to go get all this and that? No, I'm gonna literally tell them what you need to do is you need to, for one, mop your floor at home. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would literally start a new routine as far as anytime somebody comes to your house, no matter who it is, after they leave, mop your floor, throw some hot water, boil some hot water on the stove, and throw that shit on the floor and mop that floor. You get what I'm saying? Bam. That's something that you can do free of charge. You can do that at your own expense. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you this for free. That is a spiritual protection when you mop your floor after somebody leave your house. You get what I'm saying? Then bam, like I said, definitely your spiritual baths. You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, when it comes down to, you using your spiritual protection and cutting people off and out of your energy, that's what you literally have to do. And until you get comfortable with doing it, until it becomes a routine. You get what I'm saying? Until you like, okay, well, I mop my floor every time somebody leave my house, I mop. Or every time somebody do this, I do that. You get what I'm saying? Just because it's a spiritual protection for me. And then once you get out of those phases, because listen, everything is a phase. Even with the spiritual bracelets, I used to wear a lot of spiritual bracelets, a lot of spiritual beads. I used to wear them because I thought that was protecting me. But then when you think about your mind is a powerful thing. So if I can sit up here and have faith in these stones and crystals to protect me, why can't I have faith in God? You know what I'm saying? Why can I have faith in God that created everything? You know what I'm saying? For God to protect me. As long as I'm doing God's work and I'm being honest, I'm being authentic around here. I'm not being phony to nobody. I'm not being fake or fraudulent to nobody at all. So with that being said, why would God not protect me? Why would God not love me? Why would God not be on my side? You get what I'm saying? Why would he not be? So anyway, so anyway, that's why when it come down to spiritual protection, like I say, it's different levels to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your mind start getting stronger. When your mind start getting stronger, stronger, so you start realizing like, I've been holding on to this, bottle of water for years because they said this was protection. So now I can throw it away because now I don't believe this is protection anymore. Now I can throw this away because I don't believe this is protection anymore. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and then I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first threw my beads and all that stuff, when I threw those away, um, I felt I felt like I needed it again. Like I ain't gonna lie, because I've bought bracelets and beads and I threw them away because I'm like, okay, I don't need it. I get in that energy where I don't need it, and then I turn around and be like, oh, I think I do need it, and then hello, okay. So then I get to that point where it's like, oh yeah, I don't need my spiritual bracelets anymore. I don't need them. I don't need them. But then it's like something happens. I get like anxiety, and then I know okay, this is for an anxiety, so I will get that. But then when I started praying more too, when I started praying more, and I started really putting my faith in God and instead of worldly things, which is like the bracelets and all that, I really just started feeling better about life. I started feeling better about spirituality. I started feeling better about a lot of things. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said it's levels to the spirituality thing. You get what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need bracelets to protect you and stuff like that, especially if you already got God. Because sometimes, like, if I was God, I look at it like, okay, bitch, you don't need me to protect your ass. Bitch, you got all those crystals and bracelets and beads on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got all that shit on you. So let that protect your ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you believe in those beads and those crystals more than you believe in God. And it's like if God created all those things, why not believe in God first? I mean, you can believe in what crystals and all this and that, but believe in God who He created all that. So that's where I was when it come down to like my spiritual protection and stuff like that until I really started cutting people off and not having sex with people because even sex, men can control women by sex. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, even sex I wouldn't have sex with nobody, especially if you're not in a committed relationship. It's not anything established. But before I would get in a relationship with anybody, I would recommend or anybody. Just say you want to get in a relationship with somebody. Okay, well, y'all go put a down payment on the house or go put a down payment on the car, do something together with it, you and that person's name. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, y'all got something together that this is a project or this is something we're both building our credit with this car. We're both building our credit with this house or whatever we're doing. You get what I'm saying? We're doing it together. So therefore, you know, I know we're together in this or this is definitely a long-term relationship. If this is, you want a long-term relationship and I want a long-term relationship. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our names on this house and we're going to go to work. We're going to build and we're going to be successful. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, my love, I have to go. I will see you later.